The first round last.
Ooh!
Huge knockdown right on the cut of round one.
Oh my God! It's not over though.
Sit down. The distance is yours. Okay.
Dude, I was about to kill his ass. Look at his face, bro. Oh, he's out cold. He's out. Stop the fight, Herb. Jesus Christ. Man. Herb was over taking his sweet time. Even DC said it. What's good, man? I'm back. UFC 303, Pereira versus Procházka 2. And man, we're gonna probably skip a couple fights on here. A couple. First fight got Vinicius Oliveira versus Ricky Simone, and I was really impressed with Vinicius Oliveira in this fight. Very disappointed by Ricky Simone because it seemed like he had no game plan. You know what I mean? Because the reason I thought he was gonna win this fight was I thought he was gonna wrestle fuck the shit out of Oliveira, and at least try though for a takedown. I think he did. He was actually like 2 of 11 on takedowns, I recall, right? At one point in the fight, and I'm just like looking at most of these takedown attempts, and they just look all sloppy and everything. Like that's thrust in the rough for Ricky Simone, and it's crazy because man, after he had beat Jack Shore, like what was that, 2022? I also think he was going to go on a run and probably go to like a top 5 or something. Then he lost to Song Yadong. I'm like, Song Yadong's pretty good. That's not that bad. But he lost to Mario Bautista. And once again, that's not that bad. Bautista's like way taller than him, and he's a better striker. And he can defend the takedowns. But to lose to Vinicius Oliveira and Vinicius' second UFC fight is the dumbest thing you ever. Like, Rick Simone, you're going to PFL, buddy. That's where you're going. However, for Oliveira, good shit. Your second UFC fight, you beating people like that already? Yeah. He's going to be an issue with that power as well, too. I'm probably going to skip this fight here as well. There's not much to talk about in this fight or this one right here, except for Andrei Arlovski. Might be his last UFC fight. In my opinion, R could be a robbery. I'll call it a robbery. I don't care. Michelle Watson retired, but she got dominated by Julian Robertson. 210-8, I believe, right? Oh, yeah, Pay Talbot. Man, I like watching this dude fight. He may look gay as hell, but man, I love watching this dude fight, man. It's crazy because if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, he had posted on YouTube basically telling Giannis, that the way to beat him is try to go for the legs. So the first leg kick he goes for in the fight, bam, right hand out cold. And it was like the way he knocked him out was like an offbeat 1-2. Like he threw a one out, he threw a jab, wait for like a second, threw the right hand and out cold. What way to show up on a pay-per-view, man. I hope they give him like a main event one day, really. I want to I'm not gonna lie, I want to see him main event at Apex somewhere. I don't think he's ready for like a main event like in front of a crowd, but I want to see main event at Apex. And next you got Gene Silva, however you want to pronounce his name, versus Charles Jourdain. And Jourdain just looked intimidated by Silva's power. Like, I mean, Silva just backed him up the entire fight. He was. And eventually he landed an uppercut while Jourdain was exiting the clinch and knocked him out cold. Sad way to see Jourdain go out, but hey, that's a fight game. Next you got Andre Fleet versus Cub Swanson. And man, this was a good fight. I think Cub did enough to win it, but if you recognize his entire card, it's going to be like a lot of fights being scored based on just grappling. Like the fight earlier, Andre Lasky versus Martin Boudet was basically scored just because of clinch work, which judges was kind of trash today. So Andre Philly wins the fight by split decision. I had Cub Swanson to win it. I had Cub Swanson to win the rounds 1 and 3, but hey, that's just for you. And next you got Joe Piper versus Mark Andre Barriou. Last time we saw Joe Piper was what, February? I recall, right? February when he fought Jack Manson. And I don't really think he was ready for a Jack Manson fight yet. I think he should have, fought probably like 2 more times and then fight Jack Manson. Like, had he never fought Jack Manson, this would be a perfect point. This is probably like the perfect point of his career to fight Jack Manson if he never had the Jack Manson fight right here. But he gets a first round knockout. Andre Barriou goes out cold. He face planted, bro. Man, what a bro knockout. Joe Piper back in the win column. And Jesus Christ. If fucking Ian Gary, I'm not talking about that fight. And I didn't watch this fight. I was still mad about Ian Gary winning, so I was just like, yeah, fuck this fight. Next, you got Robert Lita versus Lionheart Smith, and good old Lionheart, robbery. I think Lionheart won 30-26. Moving on. I'm joking. least they did good in that fight. It wasn't that much of a fight. It was more like just watching a sparring session. You know what I mean? So we're gonna move on. Next, you got Diego Lopez versus Dan Ige, and shout out to fucking Dan Ige to come in on what was it, 3 hours notice? There's no and say the card because earlier, actually, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna try and see if I can like show when I was like saying that, like basically show. Cause I remember I was saying telling somebody like, oh, Dan Ige is gonna fight Diego Lopez most likely, and I was like, I don't believe it, but you never know. But then this window I followed on Instagram posted it, and he's like a really good source. He posted that shit. I'm like, oh my god, it's really happening, bro. But Brian Ortega, bro, come on, man. That nigga is really MF right here. Just coming on 3 hours notice, bro. Crazy. And next, you got Pereira versus Jair Procházka. You already know how I feel about this fight. Y'all already heard me say I was gonna kill him like when round started, and that's exactly what happened like 5 seconds later. So yeah, Osprey still champ. Definitely gonna go up on that pound list. Two top offensive light heavyweight. I kind of wish he got one. I actually wish Izzy never beat him. Honestly, dude. Looking back on it, I wish Izzy never beat him. Even though I used to like Izzy at one point, and I still liked Izzy when he fought Alex. Because back when Osman's UFC debut against what's his name? Andreas Mike. I forgot what his name was, but he got cut from UFC shortly after that. After he made his debut, I was like, he's like probably not be a threat for Izzy. Then he fought Bruno Silva. And once again, I was like, this dude is not being Izzy. Then he beat Sean Strickland. I'm thinking, oh shit. No, Sean Strickland's a big win. Even though I had Alex win that fight, I predicted him to win that fight. And then he fought fucking Izzy. Beats him. Then, loses him in a rematch. Which I actually picked Alex to win their first fight and their second fight. But I honestly wish Izzy never beat him because, bro, he would be 12-1. What his record be? He probably be like, what, 8-0 in the UFC? Like, Jesus Christ. Imagine that, bro. He would be 12-1. We'll have a title defense middleweight and title defense at light heavyweight. Probably had a super fight at light heavyweight against Yuri most likely. Like, bro, probably have like the whole if you know he probably had the whole Yuri whole here's the Hudo situation where he goes up a weight class and gets the belt while it's vacating. He could have done that, and that would have been beautiful, man. But Osprey, man, still one of my favorites, man. Same, it's more of a bittersweet ending because I like both of these fighters, man. And that's how the fight game is. But yeah, I'm out, man. Fuck Ian Gary. He's a cuck. And peace out.